Hey everyone, Shane here. It's kind of dark right now, but I just want to tell you what we're about to do. I got a FaceTime call from my son Keegan while I was walking into work at the church tonight. And he'd been out in the yard building stuff and messing around and, you know, just kind of just being a boy and enjoying the outdoors. Well, he made a shelter. And he wanted some pointers on, you know, what to do and how to do this. But unfortunately, I was doing it, you know, via FaceTime. So I told him to take a rest, and when I get home from church, we'll put it together the rest of the way. Then I told him to go to the shop and grab a stove, and we'll make some hot cocoa. So he just sent me a message telling me that he's really excited for me to come home, and he's looking forward to it. When your 11-year-old son tells you they're really excited and they're looking forward to it, job done right. So we're gonna go check out his shelter that he put up in the, I think he put it in the middle of my front yard. It's okay. And yeah, we're gonna get a brew on it. We're gonna get some hot cocoa on because it's like 8 o'clock at night and we're not gonna have any caffeine this late. No. So let's go take a look. So I pulled into my yard. All the property lights are on. This is funny. All right, so we're in my yard. We're gonna come over here. Our Keegan some snow patches still.
I've been out here all day working on it.
Yeah, he's been out here working on it. So we're gonna do a little bit of straightening up. What's this over here, man? What you got going on?
Well, that stick right there was supposed to be like a teepee, but the mud didn't dry, so it just fell over. So I just did that.
That's all right. Well, let's straighten it up, shall we?
Yep.
He's got his machete and a thermarest and a pillow out here, and his little, he doesn't have a haversack, but that's what he likes to use. All I did was I just pulled back his tarp and straightened it out for him. I didn't want to mess up his stuff too much. He really did a good tripod. So, yeah, looks pretty nice. Keegan, I'm proud of you. This looks really good. You did a really good job.
Where do you want me to put this?
Well, where do you want to put it at? That's the stove you want to use?
Yeah, I mean, it's perfect for hot cocoa.
All right, well, right there is good. Well, let's put it over here in the mud, because we got to open it up and flip it out, right?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's just put the Kelly kettle down there. Let me see the, no, here, put it right here, buddy. So we can sit, on your tarp. There we go. This looks nice.
Oh, the bag doesn't.
All right. Well, let's take a seat and we'll get this sucker started.
To take off our shoes?
Well, if you want to take off your shoes, if you just kneel off to the side, you don't have to though, but you can. If you want to get inside of there, go ahead. Go ahead.
It's muddy in here though.
Well, it's muddy out here. I wouldn't, yeah.
I don't know what to do.
What are you doing? Yeah, just.
I'm wearing tights.
Well, so what? You're staying warm. Sit on your butt. And then take your boots off. It's probably your best bet. We're gonna get this sucker started.
Ugh.
Hey, you did a good job all your hard work. Looks really nice in here.
I tried my best.
Yep, you did.
When you try your best, but you don't succeed.
All right. Get this sucker lit, shall we? All right, so we're gonna use the Kelly kettle tonight. And I guess we're gonna do a kind of an impromptu video. Okay, in the yard.
I mean, it's big enough.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty nice house. So this is the Kelly kettle. We've got the Scout right now. This bad boy is a super fun stove to use. What you wanna do is load your fire bowl up, your little chamber here, and when we light it, we'll put the Kelly kettle back up on top, and then we'll light it because that'll give us a chimney effect. You know, really pull. So let's go ahead and get our fire started. We're going to get into here and we're going to use a fire starter that was sent to us from Lone Cedar Outdoors called the Mini Mites. Pretty good fire starter.
Looks like dynamite.
Yeah, it looks like dynamite. Pretty good little fire starter is what it is.
Best one we used so far, right?
Yeah, I think they're really good. They're really good in the wet climate. So we'll take this jute twine here. So we'll take the jute twine and we'll just kind of do this with it. That way it'll really have something to kind of light on. I found out, you gotta really kind of pull down. See where this wax is up here?
Yeah.
You gotta kind of pull it down into that wax, because that wax is what we'll really like, okay? And I usually kind of do this because that wax is soft. See that little...
And if you move it up?
Well, you kind of create almost like a little bird's nest right here. And we'll put this like that. And we're gonna process some wood here real quick and we'll be back in a moment.
All right.
Look at that. Isn't that cool?
Mm-hmm.
Wait for it to touch that wax. There we go. Now it's gonna burn good. So now that's going really good, just stick it in there. We've already got some wood stashed in. The problem is all the wood is really muddy and wet right now that we had around here, which is fine. We can just take some of it up and make it a little bit smaller, which isn't a really big deal at all. On a round piece of wood, huh?
I use the flat side.
Well, the flat side's still round on the other side, though. Ooh, it's already, I can smell it.
Yeah, me too. Did you bring our cups?
They're in the kit. The cups are right here. The Kelly kettle is a complete kit. So we got the cups, plates, a lid, a pot, a hobo cooker if we're not using the kettle. It's really a nice setup. That's probably why it's one of your favorites. So. Got some other dried wood over here that I
forgot about.
Pulled off. Got a nice view of the driveway.
Fire's keeping me warm.
I wouldn't say the fire's really doing much, yeah, but it's cool to sit out here and chill in this shelter this guy here made. It's pretty neat.
First Bushcraft Shelter.
It's the first one you made, huh? I'm pretty proud of you, Keegan.
I'm proud of the tripod I made.
I'm proud of the tripod you made too. So I have this extra bit of cord right here because I just helped him tie his tarp up right there, just into the middle. But yeah, so that's for me.
I tried doing bunny ears on it.
Yeah, but it's nice. Whoa! All right, so we're in it. We're in it. It's kind of nice. This is nice, man. It's kind of neat being inside your own shelter that you made, isn't it?
A little wet though.
Well, it's gonna condensate. a little bit. So usually you get your walls nice and tight and just kind of stay away from them.
I got this piece of wood out of the creek. This one.
Mm-hmm.
I took my machete and chopped it.
Yeah, you got a nice machete. I like this one. I like this support right here coming down. So like you could hang stuff from that, like you could hang your light. Let's try this.
Yeah. I tried to find...
What? We just hung the light.
I tried leaving these.
Oh, hey, check out the stove. Look at this. She's a-going, boys. She's a-going.
In a couple more minutes, and we're going to put our hot cocoa on it.
Well, we'll pour it into our hot cocoa. I need to get our hot cocoa ready, see? Told you we wouldn't need to put any more wood in it. Look at that thing go.
Aren't you wet?
Uh-uh. Stove's about to boil. Looks like they overfilled it a little bit. It's okay though, we can make do with that. So we got our tub of hot cocoa because we're at home.
Yeah.
We're not gonna waste our packets when we're at home, right?
True that.
True that, he said. True that. Okay, so I brought a spork out here with me.
Yeah, I put it up here.
Well, he's got it on his little bushcraft kit over there. He's got. Hey, look at that, Keegan. Look. Can you see it pulling the smoke in? I was just pulling it. Isn't that cool? It's got a chimney effect to it. That's all the moisture coming out of the wood, and it's trying to come out, but then it's creating almost like a vortex, so it's pulling it back inside of it.
Mini tornado.
A little mini tornado. Oh, that sure is neat. What do you think? 2 scoops?
Yeah.
2 scoops enough for hot cocoa?
Yeah, it's going to be rich.
It's going to be rich. That's okay. That's all right.
That fire got going quickly.
Yeah, it sure did.
It's nice out here.
Yeah, take a look at your shelter, man. You got a little, let me step back, look. A little lamp hanging in there. It's all lit up.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. What do you think?
I like it. I
Yeah?
mean, compared to the first one I tried making, I like this one. I mean, look at that.
There's nothing wrong with that at all.
I tried making a little teepee, but then that stick bent over like the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
The Leaning Tower of Pisa. Oh, we're almost there. Water's a-bubbling. I'm gonna try not to let it overboil. So with Kelly kettle, you gotta grab it by, oh, I did a little bit. You gotta grab by both handles, with both hands. Set it down.
Might you dump it a little bit out?
Come back and grab it by the chain. When you bring it up, you just slightly tip it.
Don't you need milk or something?
Oh. We have water in there. You can make it with milk. Sometimes we do when we're in the house, but when we're ever out in the woods, I don't think we've ever made it with.
I think milk only makes it like creamier.
Well, I think milk will make it taste better.
But I
But
like it this way too.
I think what really makes it taste better is just being outdoors on a campfire.
Yeah. The outdoors always makes it taste sweeter.
So we're gonna let our cocoa chill out here for a while. And look at this thing still burning. We're not gonna put any more wood on it, but this right here was just some of the seasoned wood that I had. Just dropped a piece in it.
I'm gonna try to chop it with a machete.
So, Mom just came out and told us that it was your bedtime.
Bed.
Well, we might fudge bedtime just a little bit.
Nope, let's stay up to 3.
No, what? I'm not staying until 3. I have to wake up at 3:30 to go to work. Here we go, ready? It should be probably hot enough to blow on and sip. Ready? Cheers. You better not. You almost forgot to cheers me. Who does that? Who does that?
Oh.
Is it too hot? Is it very, very hot? Yes. Let me try. Try. Wow, and it is very, wow, that is very rich.
You should have put 1.5.
Maybe 1. It's good though. It's good.
I'm happy that I chose to make this.
Happy that you chose to make it too, buddy. It's cool. I like it. I like it.
Me too. Next time we go camping, let's make a setup like that. Me, you, and Dorian.
Make this setup?
Yeah.
You guys all have your own tarps.
And so do you. But
Oh,
you
yeah.
need this back, so.
No, this is an extra one.
Oh, that's an. Oh yeah, when I was.
We all have 3 tarps, so. Well, we better be signing off because we've got hot cocoa. We've got a little bit of a fire left. It's past bedtime. And between, what'd Mom say, between 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock in the morning,
I still have to take a shower.
Yeah, and he has to take a shower. The temperature is going to drop like 25 degrees, so it was really cool to hang out and put this up, or I didn't really put it up, but I just helped him with a couple pointers, and I'm really glad you did it.
And here's also a quick look of how worn out my bogs are.
These are Bogs boots. They're good for, well, they're muddy. His are muddy, but they're good for negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit to 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Gotta keep them feet warm. All right, everyone. Well, thanks for hanging out with us and taking a look at Keegan's first shelter that he made in the yard. I'm pretty proud of him, and I think there will probably be more to come, so. Is it good?
Sweet.
Oh, it's gonna be so sweet. All right, we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Peace.
Peace.